I don't think there's any question that we have been cultivating leaders from very early on, and it's very fertile ground for leadership for sure. And I think that we've certainly done an effective job of helping students learn how to lead over the years. And what we're trying to do with the Leadership Institute is to see if there's a way for us to allow students to make even more of those leadership experiences. So there's always going to be some element of trial and error when you're leading. There's really no other way to learn how to lead than to experiment and to try it out. And so there will always be some element of having to put yourself out there and try something and see how it works and learn somewhat from trial and error. What we want to make sure is that it's not only trial and error that you're able to learn from, that we're able to help you perhaps be better prepared for some of those things that you're trying, and maybe have a better way to determine whether they're effective or not, and to move forward with some more confidence in what you're trying to do. And the other thing is that we're hoping that we'll give students a way to think about their leadership that gives them the language or the understanding to see how it applies to other situations. So, for example, I was talking to the dance professor about the kind of leadership that she sees when students are putting together a piece for the dance production, where they've choreographed it, they've got to bring the group together, they've got to have them understand the steps, keep them motivated, enthused. They've got to learn how to give them some sense of ownership without losing control. There are a lot of different ways that they're learning how to lead, but she wasn't sure that they were seeing that and that they were understanding it well enough to take with them. And so
they weren't aware of how they were leading.
Right.
Okay.
Or they didn't have a way to articulate what it was that they were doing. And so, as I say, certainly we've been doing those kinds of things for years and years. What we're hoping to do is to improve upon that leadership experience with some training and, as I say, with the ability to sort of translate some of those activities now into other things.